Hello, Mr. Smith. I was going over the procedural safeguards for Eric, but I'm a little confused about what due process is. Could you explain this in more detail?
I would be happy to. Due process is required to be mentioned in your procedural safeguards by the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. Due process helps protect the rights of parents to have input into their child's educational program and to take steps to resolve disagreements. When parents and school districts disagree with one another, they may request for an impartial hearing to resolve issues. Mediation must also be available.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say I don't believe the school did what they said they were going to do in the IEP and I want to request a due process hearing. What do I do?
First, to request a hearing, you or an attorney representing you must send a written request for a due process hearing or due process complaint notice to the Texas Education Agency.
Where do I send the complaint when I am done filling it out?
You'll mail it to the Texas Agency, Division of IDEA Coordination 1701 North Congress Avenue, Austin, Texas 78701, or fax it to 51246395560.
And if I understand correctly, TEA must send me a notice of procedural safeguards upon receipt of my request. Do I need to inform the school about my complaint?
Yes, you will need to send them a copy of your complaint notice. You may not have a hearing until you or your attorney sends a complaint notice that meets all of the requirements.
The education department are sticklers, aren't they?
Funny, but I am being honest. You can find them on the TEA website. Most importantly, provide the student's name, contact information, name of the school and districts they attend.
So after I do all this, what is next?
Within 10 calendar days upon receiving your complaint notice, the school must send you a response that meets the requirements of prior written notice unless it has already done so. Within 15 calendar days of receiving your complaint notice, the school must notify the hearing officer and you if it believes you did not include all the required information. The hearing officer has 5 calendar days to rule on whether the information in your complaint notice is sufficient.
So what happens if the officer finds my complaint notice insufficient?
You may only change your complaint if the school agrees or if the hearing officer gives you permission not later than 5 calendar days before the hearing. You may not raise issues at the hearing that were not raised in the complaint notice. If the complaining party, whether you or the school, makes changes to the due process complaint, the time period for resolution start again on the date the amended complaint is filed. Also, TEA must inform you of any free or low-cost legal and other relevant services available in the area if you request the information, or if you or the school files a due process complaint. This may be something to think about when you start the whole process.
Who all will be involved at the due process hearing?
You will have a hearing officer, you and your attorney if you chose to get one, the school you are filing the complaint with and their attorney. You may also bring your child.
What information can I?
Excuse me, I need to go watch the kids outside. I invite you to join me and I can answer more of your questions.
Sure, you are so kind.
Okay, please follow me.